Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching. You guys are so bomb. Today I'm going to be talking about two brands of Memebox, two Korean beauty brands actually from Memebox collection. One of them is Nooni and the other one is I Do Care. I know it's so clever, huh? The first thing I'm going to be talking about is the Applebutter Lip Mask. This thing is awesome. So basically how I heard about it was an Instagram ad. I know it's like, don't go into Instagram ads because they're all like fake or something, but no, I actually looked into it and it was part of Memebox post. When I was in my internship in Wyoming, their weather, oh my gosh, their weather is so dry that it just killed my lips. It wasn't so bad, but they were chapped and it hurt. I had to constantly keep putting chapstick and I was like, you know what? I need something. So I saw the ad and I was visiting home from Wyoming after a month and I went to Ulta because they sell these guys at Ulta, so you can find them at Ulta. You can also find them online, and I made sure to buy this guy and the Nooni lip oil, and this guy saved my lips so bad. It's a mask, so you leave it on. I left it on overnight. You can leave it on overnight or you can leave it on as a chapstick. It works. What I did is I left it on overnight. I just smoothed it on. Don't put too much because a little goes a long way with this. If you put too much, it's gonna feel very like petroleum jelly or something. So don't put too much. Leave it overnight, and then when you wake up in the morning, you can rinse it off. But I don't. I found that when I woke up in the morning, my lips were very moisturized and softening and soft, and it was bomb. Like that's all I needed. I think after a few days using it, they came back to life. I'm not kidding you, and they were pink and they were nice, and the chapped parts of them just like went away. So this is really, really cool. I highly recommend you guys get this if you guys need anything for your lips. The second product I'm going to be talking about is still part of Nooni's collection. It's the Applecoco Lip Oil, and this guy, I got the yellow one. They have a blue one which is mint, and they have a pink one, which is, I don't know. But the thing with the pink one is that it has a tint to it, and I honestly love tinted things, but that one was a little bit too tinted for me. The way I would call that color is like an artificial strawberry pink, which I wouldn't want on my lips, so I didn't get it. And then the mint one was a little bit too minty for me, so I was just like, meh. And this one is lemony. I know it says apple cocoa, so you kind of think that it'll smell like apple and cocoa, but it doesn't. It like smells lemony, which is perfectly fine. And one thing to keep in mind about this guy is that yes, it looks like a lip gloss, but it is an oil. I haven't willingly put oil on my lips, like cooking oil or any kind of oil, but I did put this on, and when you put it on, it feels liquidy and it feels like it's about to run off, but just smooth it out and then it starts like thickening. It starts like going on your lips really nice, and it's really nice. It doesn't feel like lip gloss. It doesn't feel glossy. It doesn't feel thick. If you put just enough, it'll feel like, you know, it's doing its job, like a little oily mask, I guess you can say. You just leave it there and it doesn't stay on like the whole day. It's kind of like your lips absorb it, sort of. So it's really, really cool. It's recommended to use after the lip mask. So after you wake up at night, me that I was using the lip mask overnight, you know, you rinse it off or you just leave it on, then you put this guy on. I was doing that for a few days, but then I saw that the lip mask was just enough for me, so I don't really use this guy a lot. Sometimes I do just for fun, but it doesn't have a tint to it. It's just if you want some oil, some treatment on your lips. The third thing that I'm going to talk about is from the brand I Do Care, and this one's called Goodbye Blemish. So this guy is really interesting because I had an idea once and I was like, you know what, like sometimes I get acne. What if I have like a temporary on-the-spot treatment that I could just put on and then it just like peels off and then like everything's back to normal, everything's great, life is great. And then when I was buying the Nooni products, I saw this guy. It was on the Korean beauty side of Ulta, and I saw this guy and I was like, this is exactly what I was looking for. So I went ahead and bought it. I didn't really enjoy it as much. I'm not really satisfied with it. It literally feels like I bought like a little tube of glue. And it even smells like glue. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Like, it smells like glue and it dries like glue and it peels like glue. You know, like those liquid glues that you would put on your hand like in elementary school and then like you would peel it off? That's basically what it is. And I'm like, did I just buy like a tube of glue? Like, what the heck is going on? down here and it's going on my face and all this stuff. Like they're just saying like glue, and it has like tea tree and stuff. I did kind of see some results. I actually would leave this overnight as well. It's a little difficult to use because you leave it on wherever, and let's say you leave it on overnight, you're rolling in your bed and all that stuff, and all the peel comes off, you know, you wake up and it just looks like you got like all these things on your face. So it's kind of like whatever. Or sometimes when I needed a quick thing that I thought it was gonna work, I would put it on. I didn't really see like quick results. It didn't really like help with redness, which I know tea tree oil is really good with, irritation, redness and stuff like that. So I feel like it doesn't have a huge concentration of the lemon or the tea tree oil. What I did see with the results was that it basically did dry off the area that I would use it for, which is something that salicylic acid or tea tree oil does, where you know that it is kind of working, is that it dries off the area. But it would dry it off, but it was a little bit more like an irritable dryness, if that makes sense. So if you were to use this, I recommend really just putting it on the affected area, not on the affected area and the skin around it, because that's what I would do, because I felt like that was gonna work. So it doesn't really work, because then it starts drying off the area of the skin that is completely fine. So for this, if I had to rate it, I would give it like a 3 out of 5, just because I wasn't really satisfied with it and it took a little bit more time than usual. All I saw with the results is it would dry my skin. So yeah, I think it works with little blemishes, but not really big blemishes. So these are the 3 products that I bought from Memebox collection. These 2 are from Nooni, and then this one is from I Do Care. I highly recommend buying this guy for your arsenal, for your lip arsenal. This one, the oil is awesome, but I think it's more of just something to have just because it's cool. It looks cool. But this one, I highly recommend it. It is a mask, but I know you can use it for other things. If you want to use it for a chapstick, or if you want to use it for the mask or anything, it's bomb. So thank you so much for watching. You guys are so awesome. Please leave your comments, anything down below. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. If you guys want me to do anything else, review anything else for you, please let me know. You guys are awesome. Thanks for watching. Bye.